Just 1 week ago, my legs felt heavy, swollen, and weak. Walking from my recliner to the kitchen felt like dragging a pair of bricks. Sleep was uncomfortable, and by the end of the day, it seemed like every step had added a year to my knees. But today, everything feels different. I didn't visit a doctor. I didn't start any new medications. I didn't try some fancy treatment. All I did was apply an oil. That's it. An oil you might already have tucked away in your pantry or bathroom cabinet. And in just 7 days, things began to change. After 60, it's not about appearance anymore, it's about moving without pain, without fear of stumbling, without feeling like your legs are betraying you. It's about getting back that feeling of ease, of trusting your legs to carry you again. In this video, I'll show you exactly what oil I used, how to apply it the right way, the results you can expect, and why it works so well. And if you stick with me to the end, I'll also share 3 extra natural combos to boost your results even more. Because taking care of our legs isn't a luxury, it's a must. And doing it naturally, with patience and care, can make all the difference. Don't expect a miracle cure. What I'm offering is something even better, a small habit that can transform how you feel in your own skin. A simple daily ritual that helps you not only move better but feel more connected to yourself. So tell me, how old are you, and where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I love hearing from everyone because we're building this space together. Every story matters. Ready to learn about the oil that could change everything for your legs? Let's dive in. Once we hit 60, our legs start telling us things. Maybe with cramps in the middle of the night. Maybe with that dragging heaviness that won't let up. Or maybe they just stop keeping up, stairs feel harder, long walks become short ones, and standing too long feels impossible. But what's really going on? It's not one thing, it's several small changes adding up over time. Let's start with circulation. As we age, our blood vessels lose flexibility. That slows down blood flow, especially to the legs. When circulation lags, tissues don't get enough oxygen and nutrients. That's what causes fatigue, tingling, and weakness. Then comes fluid retention. Our bodies get slower at clearing out excess fluids. Ankles swell, calves feel tight, and shoes don't fit right by the end of the day. That swelling makes every movement feel harder and more tiring. Add in muscle loss. Unless we're staying active, we lose muscle as we get older, without even noticing. Firmness fades. Strength disappears. And suddenly, simple tasks like balancing, standing, or walking for 5 minutes become challenges. Finally, there's cellular aging. Our cells just don't regenerate like they used to. They work slower, recover slower, and get inflamed more easily. That slows down healing in our legs and makes recovery after any effort a longer process. Take Linda, for example. She's 73 and always loved staying active. But lately, her legs haven't kept up. She finds it hard to stand for long, her ankles swell up without warning, and she often wakes up at night with painful cramps that send her pacing around the house. She tried it all with creams, massages, even supplements. But nothing really stuck. That is, until she tried something so simple she nearly laughed at the idea, rubbing a natural oil on her legs with a gentle massage before bed. No high price tag. No risky side effects. And the best part? She could do it herself, right at home. After just a week, the cramps started easing up. Her legs, while still tired some days, felt lighter. For the first time in ages, she slept through the night without pain. It wasn't magic, it was just tradition backed by a little science. Because sometimes, the best solution isn't in a bottle of pills, it's in a simple act of self-care. Now let's get to the good part. The oil I've been talking about, the one that can make your legs feel lighter, firmer, and more alive in just a few days. It's rosemary oil. That's right, simple, familiar rosemary. Yes, the same herb you might use to season your food. But beyond cooking, rosemary has been used for centuries to ease muscle pain, boost circulation, and re-energize the body in natural ways. Rosemary oil is made by distilling the leaves and flowers of the plant. The result? A fragrant oil with a bold, woodsy aroma that cools the skin, then gently warms as it absorbs. And this isn't just an old wives' tale. Rosemary oil's use goes back to the ancient Greeks, Romans, and Arabs. In the Mediterranean, people would massage their legs with rosemary oil after long days on their feet, whether working fields or herding sheep. They knew it soothed soreness, prevented cramping, and helped keep the legs strong. Modern research backs up what history already knew. Studies in Europe show rosemary oil improves blood flow in the arms and legs, key for anyone dealing with cold feet, swelling, or fatigue. It's full of anti-inflammatory ingredients like rosmarinic acid and antioxidants, which reduce swelling and loosen up tight muscles. One natural health study found that seniors who massaged rosemary oil into their legs twice a day for a week had less muscle pain and better movement. And there's a bonus, it lifts your mood. Rosemary's scent stimulates the part of the brain that boosts focus and energy. Back in ancient Greece, students would wear rosemary sprigs in their hair while studying to stay alert. Picture this. You get home after a tiring day. You grab your rosemary oil, give the bottle a shake, put a few drops in your hands, and start massaging your legs. You begin at your ankles, then your calves, working your way up slowly with smooth, steady motions. The scent fills the air. Your skin warms. The fatigue melts away. And in that moment, it's just you caring for yourself. This isn't just a rub-down, it's a ritual. And the best part? No harsh chemicals, no prescriptions, no fuss. Just a few drops. Some folks mix it with almond or olive oil, others use it straight. Both ways work. The best time to apply rosemary oil is after a warm shower. Your skin's clean, your pores are open, and your muscles are already relaxed. If you can't do it post-shower, just make sure your legs are clean and dry. Warm the oil slightly by holding the bottle in your hands or placing it near a warm towel. Add 5 to 6 drops into your palm. Rub your hands together to warm the oil. Start at the ankles. Use circular, upward strokes. Don't press too hard, just firm, steady pressure. Work your way up to the calves, behind the knees, then the front of your legs. Always move upward, toward the heart, to support blood flow and reduce swelling. Spend extra time on your thighs. This area often holds deep tension. Use slow, wrapping motions, like you're hugging your legs. Breathe deeply and move with care. Your breath matters too. It helps you tune in. Why does a comforting hug feel so good? Because our bodies crave the feeling of being held. And when no one else is there to give you that comfort, you can offer it to yourself. A daily massage isn't just about physical relief, it's about emotional strength too. Every stroke, every light pressure, every circular motion with oil sends your body a message of self-love, acceptance, and gratitude for how it is right now. There's no age limit to this kind of care. It's not about appearances, it's about connection. I recently received a message from a woman named Clara, who's 83. She wrote, "I never thought my legs still deserved attention. I was ashamed to even look at them. But since I started massaging them with this oil every night, I feel something different. My legs haven't changed much, but the way I see them has." That message really touched my heart. Because over time, many older adults, especially women, start to feel like their bodies no longer deserve touch, care, or celebration. But that's not true. Your body deserves love every day of your life, especially when it needs it the most. This habit might seem small, but at its core, it's an act of dignity, even rebellion. It's telling age, I'm still here. I still care. I won't stop honoring the parts of me that carry me forward. These legs have supported me through everything, and they'll keep doing so, as long as I continue to show them the love they deserve. Coming up next, I'll walk you through how you can boost the effects of oil with simple natural practices, like gentle movements, healing teas, and posture changes that help your circulation. But before we get there, pause for a moment. Look at your legs. Really look. Thank them. Remind yourself that they deserve more than just tiredness. They deserve care, warmth, and respect. So far, we've focused on one key oil that can start transforming your legs in just 7 days. But that's not your only option. Nature has gifted us multiple ways to soothe, strengthen, and energize our legs. Today, I want to show you 3 powerful alternatives. Each one has unique benefits, and one of them might be just what your legs need. Best of all, they're natural, affordable, and easy to find. Let's explore them. First up, arnica oil. Arnica comes from a yellow-flowered plant that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine, especially in Latin America and Europe. This oil is ideal if you deal with inflammation, bruising, or sore muscles. Do your legs swell by the end of the day? Do you bruise easily? Do you feel soreness after standing or walking? If so, arnica might be your go-to. It helps reduce inflammation, boosts local circulation, and offers natural pain relief. But there are precautions. Don't apply arnica oil to open cuts or irritated skin, it may cause a reaction. And if you have sensitive skin, do a small test patch on your arm first to check for itching or redness. You can use arnica oil on its own or mix it with a carrier like olive or sweet almond oil to make it gentler. Second option, lavender essential oil. You probably already know it for its calming scent, but did you know it also helps with circulation, nighttime cramps, and sleep issues related to leg discomfort? This oil is great if your body feels tired and your mind needs peace. Trouble sleeping because of achy legs? Feeling anxious by day's end? Lavender can help. It calms both the body and the mind. When massaged into your legs, it eases muscle tension and supports better rest. It's a gentle oil, but still, be smart. Dilute lavender essential oil with a carrier oil like coconut, jojoba, or almond. Just a few drops are all you need to start feeling its benefits. Third up, horse chestnut oil. This one is especially popular among people who struggle with varicose veins, sluggish circulation, or that daily feeling of heavy legs. Horse chestnut is a trusted medicinal plant in Europe, particularly in Germany, where it's often used to treat chronic venous insufficiency. That's when the veins can't push blood back to the heart efficiently. This oil helps strengthen vein walls, supports circulation, and brings down swelling. It's a great choice if your ankles swell, your veins stand out more, or your legs feel tired and unresponsive. Caution here too, it's not recommended if you're pregnant, taking blood thinners, or have bleeding disorders. Always check with your doctor if you're unsure. Now, can you mix these oils together? Yes, but do it mindfully. A great homemade blend could be 2 tablespoons of almond oil as a base, 5 drops of arnica, 3 drops of lavender, and 2 drops of horse chestnut. Shake it up, warm it between your hands, and massage it into your legs the way we discussed earlier. This combo gives you the pain relief of arnica, the calm of lavender, and the vein support from horse chestnut. It's like a full treatment for your legs. But remember, less is more. You don't need to use every oil every day. Switch things up based on what your body needs. Feeling sore? Reach for arnica. Feeling tense and restless? Go with lavender. Noticing your veins more than usual? Try horse chestnut. Pay attention to how your body feels, it'll tell you what it needs. And if you blend oils, always be gentle and watch how your skin responds. So far, we've talked about oil massage, the power of touch, and how certain plants can bring life and strength back to your legs. But there's something just as important, and that very few talk about. Oil alone doesn't perform miracles. Caring for your legs, strengthening them, relieving them, also requires movement, proper nutrition, and rest. Today we're going to talk about what you can do besides massage to keep your legs healthy, strong, and active. And the best part is, you don't need a gym, special machines, or expensive supplements. Just a bit of willpower, consistency, and your own body. First, walk, but walk mindfully. Gentle walks are one of the best ways to stimulate circulation in the legs. You don't need to go running or cover long distances. Sometimes walking 15 or 20 minutes a day is enough. But the key is how you walk. Do it with comfortable shoes, with a straight back, breathing deeply, and swinging your arms lightly. It's not a race. It's a gift you give your body. Walking activates muscles, pumps blood toward the heart, and reduces the risk of swelling. Even if you have limited mobility, you can walk inside your home or in hallways. The important thing is not to stay still all day. Second, gentle strengthening exercises. Did you know that many leg problems don't just come from age, but from a lack of muscle strength? When muscles are weak, joints suffer more, and circulation slows down. Here are 3 exercises you can do at home: sitting or standing, heel raises, standing hold onto a chair and rise onto your toes. Lower slowly. Do it 10 times. This strengthens your calves, key for venous return. Leg extensions, sitting in a chair, extend one leg forward. Hold for a few seconds, then lower. Switch legs. This strengthens thighs and knees. Ankle circles, sitting or lying down, lift one leg and make circles with the ankle. Helps mobility and prevents stiffness. You can do these exercises in 5 or 10 minutes a day. It's not about doing a lot, but about doing it every day. Third, stretch your legs upon waking or before sleeping. Gently stretching muscles can relieve tension, improve elasticity, and reduce nighttime cramps. A good stretch is as simple as sitting on the bed, extending one leg, and trying to touch your foot with your hand. It doesn't matter if you reach it or not. What matters is the gentle effort, the breathing, the connection with your body. Now let's talk about what you eat. Circulation also feeds itself. There are certain foods that have properties that favor vein health, reduce inflammation, and help avoid fluid retention. Some of them are garlic, improves circulation and cleans arteries. Ginger, a natural anti-inflammatory, perfect for circulation. Turmeric, helps combat chronic inflammation. Red fruits like blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries, rich in antioxidants that protect blood vessels. Water, essential. If you don't stay well hydrated, your blood thickens and legs swell more easily. It's also important to reduce salt, as it favors fluid retention, especially in the ankles. And finally, rest. Sleeping well isn't just for the brain. During rest, your body repairs tissues, activates internal cleansing processes, and reduces inflammation. Sleeping little or poorly can worsen tired leg symptoms. If you can, elevate your legs slightly at night by placing a pillow under your ankles. This helps venous return and prevents fluid from pooling in the lower legs. You can also take short breaks during the day to elevate your legs and close your eyes for a few minutes. It's not laziness, it's self-care. In summary, oil is a tool, a way to reconnect with your body and relieve discomfort. But if you want a real, lasting result, you need to move, breathe, eat well, and rest. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about caring for your legs as you care for the things you love, with time, attention, and affection. We've almost covered the whole journey. We talked about how our legs change with age, about a powerful oil that can help you, how to apply it, and how to complement it with good habits. But as with anything that truly works, questions are bound to arise. So in this section, I want to answer some of the most common questions I've been asked since I started talking about this topic. FAQs. First question, can I use this oil if I have varicose veins? The short answer is yes, you can use it. The long answer is, it depends on how you use it. Varicose veins are dilated veins that struggle to return blood to the heart. They're sensitive and should not be massaged vigorously. If you have varicose veins, avoid intense massages or direct pressure on the affected areas. Instead, apply the oil gently with upward, delicate movements. The goal is to improve circulation without straining the veins. In this case, it's highly recommended to combine oil use with elevating your legs for a few minutes each day, avoiding crossing them when sitting, and wearing loose clothing. Second question, does it work if I'm over 80 years old? Of course. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, 80, or older. What matters is that you're consistent. Respect your limits and observe how your body responds. The body doesn't stop responding with age, but it does need more time and patience. Don't expect magical results overnight, but do expect real improvements when you use the oil with care and consistency. In fact, many people over 80 have told me they feel a sort of awakening after several days, less heaviness, more desire to walk, fewer cramps. Third question, is this also suitable for men? Absolutely yes. Body care has no gender. The oil acts on skin, muscles, circulation, and we all have those systems. I've known men who, out of pride or habit, had never massaged their legs. But once they tried, they were amazed not only by the physical effect, but by the sense of reconnection with a body they had stopped listening to. So if you're a man reading this, I say it directly, yes, this is for you too. Fourth question, how long can I use the oil continuously? There's no exact rule, but ideally, you use it for at least 7 consecutive days, as we mentioned, to start noticing the first changes. Then, you can continue using it regularly, once a day or every other day, depending on your needs. Some people incorporate it as a fixed routine after a bath or before sleeping. If you notice any irritation, redness, or unusual discomfort, stop use and consult a specialist. Remember that although the oil is natural, every skin is different. Fifth question, what if I don't see results? This is an important question, and I want to answer it with total honesty. Not all bodies respond the same. If after 7 days you don't notice improvement, it doesn't mean it isn't working. Your body may need more time, or there may be other interfering factors, low mobility, poor circulation, fluid retention, medications. Here are some suggestions if you don't see immediate results. Review your diet. Are you eating too many salty foods? Are you well hydrated? Notice if you spend too much time sitting or with your legs down. That also hinders results. Try applying the oil after a short walk or after a hot bath to enhance the effect. Be patient. Sometimes the body needs more days to show changes. And most importantly, keep listening to yourself. This isn't a miracle cure. It's a self-care practice. And like anything worthwhile, it requires repetition, attention, and a dose of faith. Remember that caring for your legs isn't just relieving discomfort. It's reclaiming your autonomy, your energy, and your desire to move through the world. Do you know what I discovered after a week of applying that oil every night? That it wasn't just the oil making the difference. It was the gesture, the ritual, the time I finally dedicated to myself. It was looking at my legs, those that have accompanied me for decades, and, for the first time in a long while, not seeing them with complaint, but with gratitude. Yes, it may seem like something small, a simple massage with a bit of oil before bed. But like many things in life, those little gestures repeated with care become real transformations. When you're consistent, when you do it with intention, when you give yourself that space, something inside changes. And I don't just mean that your legs feel lighter or you walk with less pain. I mean you recover something we often believe lost with age, connection with our own body. So if you're here, listening all the way to the end, I want to tell you something perhaps no one said to you lately: your legs deserve care. You deserve care. Not just for aesthetics. Not just to avoid discomfort. But because every part of you has been with you, in every step, in every fall, in every triumph. And now, more than ever, you deserve to treat yourself with that respect, that love, that attention you so often give to others. Before chasing expensive solutions, before giving up, return to the natural. To what your grandmother used. To what wise hands already knew. To what your skin recognizes effortlessly. An oil. A bit of warmth. Your own hands. And a few minutes just for you. That can be the beginning of a new chapter. So tell me, will you try it? Have you ever used natural oils to care for your legs or your body? Do you have a family secret, a recipe that worked for you? Leave it in the comments. I'll love to read you. And above all, I love to know that after this video, someone out there decided to touch their legs again, with respect and affection. Thank you for joining me, for listening, for feeling, for being. And remember this, no matter your age, it's never too late to walk more lightly. Until next time.